Hello, everybody. I am having a fabulous start to a week where I am now doing what I do every week, and I think it's something that you guys should consider. Not every week, sorry, every year, and it's something that you guys should consider doing at least once a year, maybe every quarter, even. And that is to get yourself somewhere quiet. For me, I've headed off down the coast, down the west coast, and I've hired a little kind of a shack, I suppose you want to call it, or something. Just a basic somewhere that's warm and dry by the sea, because I love being by the sea. And you see it over my shoulder there, where I can do things that I want to do, which is I want to review my year. I want to review how my year's been, and I want to see how that year went. We all talk about setting goals and, creating targets and then making them. We do a lot of work when we're coaching and we're mentoring people on how to actually set those goals, how to make them achievable, how to make them measurable, how to help yourself get through any blocks that may be caused by those goals. So we talk about that a lot, but actually then we do need to, at the end of that period, we do need to think about what do we do? How did we do? How did we get on? It's very easy for you to turn around to yourself and say, I didn't do very well. I didn't achieve what I was aiming to achieve. And that's human nature. However, what I try and do and what we teach you guys and what you guys really should be thinking about doing is looking at those goals, at those targets and what you set, and not necessarily saying, look, I didn't achieve that. I didn't buy as many properties as I wanted to. I didn't lose as much weight as I wanted to do. I didn't do as much fitness as I wanted to do. I didn't meet the person of my dreams. I didn't have as many trips out as I wanted to do. Instead of looking at that, or I didn't have as many holidays, instead of looking at it that way, you look at it in the other way and saying, well, I set myself a target. I wanted to buy a number of houses this year. I didn't buy that many, but I did buy some. So I've moved forward in my life. I've got a few more income producing assets. I've also lost some weight. I didn't lose as much weight perhaps as I wanted to lose, but I have lost weight and I am feeling better and I am eating healthier. I wanted to eat as much plant-based as I could this year. And it was unrealistic for me to go totally plant-based, but I did give it a go and I do eat a lot more vegetables. That kind of mentality, did I do as much fitness as I wanted to do? Maybe not. Maybe there's other external factors that stopped me. Maybe I hurt myself. Maybe I was ill. Maybe I was poorly. Maybe I just didn't want to get up early in the morning and run in the dark. But I did do extra exercise and I did do more than I thought I would do. So let's look at our goals. Let's review our goals and let's look at it with a different light. Let's look at how we did achieve what we did get to and not what we didn't achieve, because we set those goals and we set those targets, and as human beings we beat ourselves up because we didn't make it, but we did move forward and we did move in the path we wanted to. So that's part one of what I'm doing here, and then part two is then to start thinking about the next year ahead. What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? Do I want to do similar goals? Were some of the goals that I set myself really useful to me? Did they really resonate? Were they from my core values? Did I set myself targets that really don't actually ring true with me? Is it, let's see, for example, does it ring true with me that I want to be completely vegan? Maybe not. Maybe my body doesn't want to be completely vegan. Maybe deep down inside I do like a bit of steak, But what I have done is I've realised this year, or this past year, that eating more vegetables, eating healthier, eating more fruit, and getting it into my diet as much as I possibly can makes a massive difference. So maybe I look at that as a new goal this year. These are all examples, guys. These are all examples of things that I might do and I might set myself. I might also want to be, looking at, certainly the areas you're looking at your goals this year are things like you're looking at your business, you're looking at your lifestyle, you're looking at your fitness and your health, you're looking at your relationships, all these kind of things you can set goals and targets for. And I suggest you don't set too many, maybe a maximum of 10 or maybe just 5 to focus on. And then once you've set those 5, the ones that you really feel are going to make the biggest difference to you in your life. I mean, it could be that you want to achieve a certain amount of income. You know, one of my favorite goals every year is to set a target and to say, I want to start something or do something this year that's going to generate me a certain amount more income this year. So it might be, you know, I'm setting a target of I want to achieve an extra £500 a month. By the end of the year. By the end of 2021, I will have created an extra £500 a month from a new venture or a new business. That's one that I set myself. I do try and get actually more like £1,000 a month. And then at the end of the year, I can sit down like I'm doing now and I can look at that venture and say, did that work? Did I actually make that kind of money I chased? Not only that, it might have worked really well, but is it something I'm enjoying? Is it something I really enjoy doing? I'm making £1,000 a month or maybe more, but I'm not really enjoying this. So shall I carry on with it? Is it something I'm going to continue? All these kind of things are things that you can sit down. Now I have a whole list of things that I do. I have some measurables. I really go to town. So those of you that know me know I use something called a passion planner. So I've got my new passion planner ready to do. That's very useful to helping me focus on certain things and certain goals and certain targets. And I do my weekly morning plannings every day anyway. So I thought I'd just share it with you. Hopefully that's helpful for you guys. But think about it. With the beginning of a year, 2021, and all right, everybody's talking about it's going to be an amazing year after last year. But let's not worry about it. Last year was what it was. This year is going to be what it is going to be. Basically, just think about what things you really truly resonate with and really true values to you. Things that I say make you smile. You know, when you do something and you find yourself smiling, then it's worth noting. That's maybe something I enjoy doing. That's something I actually like doing, as opposed to doing, I don't know, a spreadsheet where you might not enjoy it. It might be something you have to do. So you do that because you have to do, but it might not be on your list of things that you need to do in the future, like bookkeeping or something like that. Give that to somebody else to do because they're better at it and you don't enjoy it. Anyway, hopefully that's been useful for you. I'm Neil Stewart. I'm from co-founder of iCan Training with Heather Mortimer, my amazing, fabulous business partner and best buddy. Hopefully this video has been useful for you, but it's the right time of the year now to start thinking about how you did last year, what you achieved last year. Think about your achievements and what you want to do going forward this year. Take care and have a great week.